My name is Gus Lovgren. I'm the owner and captain of the fishing vessel Lily Rose. I am a fourth generation commercial fisherman. Since my family immigrated to this country from Sweden in, I believe, the 1920s. Back in Sweden, we were fishermen too, and the legend has it that the only profession a Lovgren known before being a fisherman was being a Viking. So that's how deep and how long my heritage has been involved in this industry.
I'm a commercial fisherman here in Point Pleasant Beach, New Jersey, and I have been in the industry for 34 years myself.
I've been on the ocean my whole life, since I was a little kid. We love the chase, love being out there, so toughest things may get, I can't see myself doing anything else.
I'm a commercial fisherman for 30 years. Unfortunately, my father died when I was a young age, and I left school to help support the family. So I have lifelong ties in it. I grew up in a fishing community, as you can see around here. We participate in fisheries from Carolina all the way to Maine. We've got close ties with everybody in the industry.
I got my first commercial fishing permit when I was about 12 or 13 years old, just catching bait, seining in the river here. A spot opened up on a boat. My father offered me the opportunity and I took it without looking back. I fell in love with my job. I fell in love with what happens out there every morning, seeing the things that nobody ever sees. I've been doing this, I've been going out on that boat with my father since I was 4 years old, and here I am, 38 years old, and every time that bag flies up, I'm excited to see what's in it. There is nothing out there that is ordinary, and I strive for that life.
It's for me. And no, I don't have kids yet, but if and when I do, I'd like them, if they wanted to have the opportunity to be involved in something like this. So yeah, it's definitely important that we preserve it and do what we can to keep it around.
My daughters are 7 and 9 years old. They love coming down here and helping me unload. The fisheries have changed since I was a kid, where we used to do a lot of day fishing and I can go with my father, but now our trips are unlikely that you're gonna get a trip under 48 hours these days. And it's kind of hard to bring my kids on those trips these days, but they tell me all the time that all they want to do is grow up and be a fisherman. And I, for the longest time, said, if this is what you want to do and this is what makes you happy, I will fight for your ability to do so. I have 2 guys that work for me. We live together on that boat. We are family out there. I have my land family with my wife and kids, and I have my boat family.
This is what goes on up and down in the coastal communities. These aren't just pieces of steel. These aren't just machines, These are family members' names. These are women's names. These are grandmothers' names. These are daughters, wives, people from the past. Hold fast. This is something that's dear to a family. These are all heritages that are passed down from father to son. My wife, God bless her, she is the land captain. What she does and the work and effort that she puts in, she's just amazing. And women are the backbone of the commercial fish. The fishing wives are the backbone of this industry, because they're the moms, they're the bookkeeper, they're the spider killers, they're, all that. Fishing wives are the backbone.
I'm Rose. I'm the wife of a commercial fisherman. My husband is offshore 90% of the time. This is our life. It's a way of life. So each of our vessels represents 4 to 5 families, 4 to 5 crew members. Whatever they catch provides income for that family. When the boat hits the dock, you have 15 to 20 dock workers back there. That boat's catch provides income for that family. You have the dock manager who sells the fish. That's more income. You have the truck drivers who come every night and take our fish to market. Those are more jobs. You have the fish market out front. He depends on our catch. We have the recreational boats, the charter boats. People don't want to come to the Jersey Shore to see a factory. The list of jobs goes on and on. It is the cultural fabric of our coastal communities here. In New Jersey, we have multiple offshore wind leases, destroying an ecosystem under the guise of saving the environment. This is the fight of our lives. This is Hudson Canyon. This is Atlantic Shores Wind Bite. This is Leading Light. This is Community Offshore Wind, Attentive Energy, Blue Point Wind, Vineyard Mid-Atlantic, and Empire Wind. And this is Atlantic Shores inshore site. They're gonna pound thousands of tons of steel and run thousands of miles of EMF-laden cables jet trench through the ocean floor. Hudson Canyon's home to 100 species of fish and marine mammals. It has a special coal pool. Who would put these here? These are the most productive fishing grounds. The fish are there for a reason.
You can't fish anywhere else. We fish less than 10% of the ocean. We have vital fishing grounds. You know, why can't they put these windmills on top of a mountain? Put it somewhere a little greener. You're putting windmills in a saltwater environment, killing encephalopods. You're carpeting the bottom with the lines that run underground that they're burying, and steel mats that weigh as much as one of these boats, covering the cables. And we see the long-term effect. And if we don't do something soon, we're gonna have significant issues here.
If this is the life my daughters want, I want them to have it. But I don't, what kills me more than anything else, which has changed, and you know, these wind farms are now changing our fishing grounds. My day fishery is gonna be gone. I'm gonna have to make trips of a week at a time. That's the time that my father tried to warn me about, that this is the time I don't spend with my family, that I'm stuck on that boat, that I don't get to see my kids, that my kids barely know who their father is. I don't want this life for them. If we could preserve our industry and just eliminate this debacle, because that's all it is.
As fishermen, I've, for 30 years, have been fighting every year. If it's not this, it's that. We're used to that. But we're stewards of the sea, and what we do is out of heart and our passion to feed people. Together we're gonna stop this, because we're not having it. We the people ain't having this. But if these companies would have stopped this from the beginning, where's the integrity that their forefathers who built these companies on their backs of this ocean, where's the grace given back to that ocean? There is none of that. And it's just about filth and money. Filth.
The only thing green about this is the money some people are gonna be making off of it.
Pollution is real, people, and you need to wake up and smell the coffee here, know what's happening.